Vulcan Athletic Hall of Fame ceremony as we recognize the 2024 Hall of Fame class, our Distinguished Service Award, and the silver anniversary of the 1999 PSAC Men's Basketball Championship team. We are so glad you're here today to help us celebrate these outstanding athletes and coaches. My name is Dr. Karen Herpy, Director of Athletics, and it will be my pleasure, along with Matt Kiefer, Director of Athletic Communication, to host today's Hall of Fame ceremonies. So let's begin by meeting our honorees. First, the 2024 Hall of Fame class. Raquel Durkis, softball. Raquel is a standout pitcher. Rocky Durkis helped Cal win a pair of NCAA regional championships in 3 years in the 1996 PSAC championship, the first of 5 straight league titles. She earned 28 victories and posted a .54 ERA as a junior and later finished her career with 70 wins and 330 strikeouts, all school-time records at that time. Hall of Fame inductee, Raquel Durkis. You can stay over here. Our next is Clarissa Enslin, swimming. Now, unfortunately, Clarissa cannot be here today as she has just delivered another baby, but Clarissa was a 4-time NCAA All-American and 7-time PSAC champion. She also received NCAA All-America honorable mention honors a combined 7 times. Clarissa still holds the school record in the 200 freestyle with a time of 1 minute 50.59 seconds. Clarissa Enslin. Our next inductee, Mike Larson, baseball. Mike is the 2004 PSAC West Athlete of the Year. Mike Larson helped the Vulcans capture the PSAC championship in baseball and receive the PSAC Pete Nevins Male Scholar Athlete of the Year award in both 2004 and 2005. He finished his career with a .375 batting average while collecting nearly 200 hits. Mike Larson. Our next inductee is Jillian Russell, softball. Jillian Russell made an immediate impact as a softball player and was voted the PSAC Athlete of the Year for 3 straight seasons. She was named an NCFA third-team All-American at shortstop as a junior and again as a senior after shifting to third base. She finished as the all-time school leader with 47 home runs. Hall of Fame inductee, Jillian Russell. Our next inductee is Willie Walker, football. Willie Walker helped the Vulcans win back-to-back NCAA regional championships. He was named an Associated Press first-team All-American as a senior and was chosen a national finalist for the Gene Upshaw Award twice. A 3-time All-PSAC West first-team selection, Walker was voted the 2009 PSAC West Defensive Athlete of the Year. Hall of Fame inductee, Willie Walker. Next is Natalie Weidman, softball. Natalie Weidman helped the Vulcans win the 2014 PSAC championship and make 4 straight appearances in the NCAA tournament. As a senior, she was named the NFCA National Catcher of the Year after being chosen the PSAC West Athlete of the Year and PSAC Tournament MVP. Weidman earned a bronze medal while playing for Team Canada in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Hall of Fame inductee, Natalie Weidman. And next is Tom Chief Hartley, our Distinguished Service Award winner. Tom Hartley is a name that everyone knows within California athletics. Tom has not only taken care of our athletic facilities, but has put in a number of hours volunteering with our sports programs and traveling with our football team. He has over 54 years of service with the California Fire Department, Distinguished Service Award winner, Tom Chief Hartley. We will also be recognizing the 1999 Men's Basketball PSAC Championship Team Silver Anniversary. 25 years ago, the 1999 California men's basketball team won the PSAC Championship, the fourth in 8 years, and finished a 24-6 overall record. They were led by the late Bill Brown as head coach, and the team, again, boasted a 24-6 overall record. So we will recognize those later in the program. So let's give it for our Hall of Fame inductees and our Distinguished Service Award winner. Thanks. You can have a seat. It's such an honor to share in this special day with you and your families and your friends as we honor you for this outstanding accomplishment in sport and service to our university. We're going to take a pause in our program to enjoy our meal, and then we'll be back shortly to resume our program. So enjoy.
Today's your day for the inductees. We're here to celebrate you all. And we thank you for joining us to allow us to do that. It's a very important honor. It's a very great honor to be able to be here with you all as you get inducted, along with the wonderful Hall of Famers that we've had in the past and the wonderful Hall of Famers that we will have in the future. So thank you all for being here. So I'm going to get off the stage here so we can get on with the program. But I once again wanted to say thank you for spending some time on a Saturday with us. Please take a minute to look around. I know Dr. Herpy will talk a little bit about our Hall of Fame area, so I encourage you all to take a look at that if you have the opportunity. But thank you, enjoy yourselves, and take it all in. This is all your day. So thank you, and congratulations once again to the inductees.
All right, before we begin recognizing the 2024 class, I wanted to take a moment to thank both Gary Smith, who is on the recorder and straight in front of me, as well as Matt Kiefer on their work for the video presentations today. Our Hall of Fame committee, thank you for your work in selecting our class, our university advancement, and our athletic staff for their work on this event, and to all of you for making this Hall of Fame Day special for our inductees and spending the day with us. The videos that you will see this morning will be shared to the Cal Vulcans YouTube page in the coming days, so please share those with your family and friends. So, additionally, today, unfortunately, softball is on the road playing. Baseball is home at Wild Things Park playing, so our coaches would not be able to attend today. But our head coach, Rick Bertinoli, is able to share with us a video and a few words for the 3 softball inductees. So let's take a look at the video from Coach Bertinoli.
What an honor for me to have been able to coach you all. You work so hard on the field and in the classroom, all you being named athletic and academic All-American. Your efforts earn you many individual honors in your careers, and now you rightfully are being honored as a member of our Cal U Athletic Hall of Fame. Although I can't be here for this, as we're playing on the road, Rocky, Jillian, Nat, I sincerely congratulate you all on this wonderful and well-deserved honor. Again, congratulations, enjoy your day, and love you all 3.
Our first inductee is Raquel Durkis, softball. A dominant pitcher for the Vulcans, Raquel Durkis was a fixture in the circle for Cal softball team from 1993 to 1996. During her career, she earned 70 victories with 3 straight seasons of at least 20 wins and a 1.36 ERA. She pitched nearly 500 innings and finished her career as a 2-time academic All-American and achieved the PSAC West Athlete of the Year honors as a junior. Her sophomore year was a breakout season when she finished with a 20-8 record and helped the Vulcans win the first regional championship in program history. As a junior, Durkis ranked 4th in the country with a .54 ERA and ranked among the top 10 in the country with 28 victories. Raquel earned a bachelor's degree in biology with a concentration in pre-optometry. Please direct your attention to the screen as we meet Raquel Durkis.
Today is indeed a special day for my family and I. I feel privileged to be here and truly honored to be part of the Hall of Fame class of 2024. Every moment was so extremely special, from the long road trips in the vans to studying with a flashlight at night on my way back to Cal with my teammates laughing at me, our trips to Florida every spring to get ready for the season, and just hanging out with my team, my family away from home. As a child, my dad, who's here today, inspired me as an athlete. We used to go to many of the Cleveland Indians doubleheaders, and he would coach me and really just support me in every way that he could. We spent many days and nights on weekends and holidays pitching in the backyard. When I first started out, I had no control, couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. And if it weren't for Dad pushing me and always being there and standing by me every step of the way and never letting me give up, I wouldn't have accomplished what I accomplished. I started a family with my husband, Ralph. We have 6 children, 3 grandchildren, and 2 on the way. And we really enjoy traveling. And we also like to travel and watch our 14-year-old son, Colt, play travel baseball. I first of all would like to thank the Hall of Fame committee, Coach B, and my teammates who were like a family during my time at Cal for this amazing honor. I would also like to thank my husband, Ralph, all of my kids, Alyssa, Colt, Ralphie, Raya, Duran, and Anthony, my grandkids, Aaliyah, Anthony, and Ellie, my dad, I love you, Dad, my mom, who couldn't be with us today, and my brother, Jimmy, who's here. I love you all so much. Thank you so much.
We would now like to call Hall of Fame inductee Raquel Durkis forward to receive her award. Yeah, can you do it? Go ahead. You can. Yeah, sure. So we have a question for each of the inductees. So during your career, the Vulcans won the first 2 NCAA regional championships in program history. What are your most memorable moments from those 1994 and 1996 teams?
So a few of my teammates are here today, which I'm ready to cry. It's just the family that we created. Sarah, like you said, I haven't seen you in 25 years, and it's like we haven't missed a beat. I gotta calm down here. They were just my family. Every moment was special, and I'm proud to be part of this university. So, sorry, I'm a little
that's
bit
okay. Thank you.
Let's
Let's hear it for Raquel Durkis.
Thank you.
Our next inductee is Clarissa Enslin, swimming. During her career at California, Clarissa was a 4-time NCAA All-American and 7-time PSAC champion. Additionally, she earned NCAA All-America honorable mention 7 times. Enslin won the PSAC title in the 200 freestyle, 3 times in the 100 freestyle, twice during her career, while receiving all PSAC honors a total of 14 times. She helped the Vulcans achieve their best ever team finishes at both the PSAC championships and the NCAA championships. Clarissa holds a bachelor's degree in geology with a minor in mathematics. Let's meet Clarissa Enslin.
To be honest, I was completely shocked, and obviously once Coach April had called me and told me the news, I was, obviously really happy about it. And then after it had sunk in, I was like, oh my goodness, this is like actually such a big deal, and it's like a celebration of my entire swimming career. You know, you work so hard your entire life to achieve such an accomplishment. So it was really, I was really honored. Some of my best memories on the Cal U swim team was actually going on our annual training trips. We would often go to, well, the first year we went to Arizona, and then following that, we had gone to Florida after that. And I honestly, you know, it was hard training 2 times a day, but in between the training sessions, we would often just go to the beach or hang out at the pool, and everyone was together and just hanging out, playing bananagrams was honestly some of my favorite memories that I have on the swim team. I love training with Melissa. It was always great to have a teammate that would, you know, challenge you in training and make you a better swimmer. So having other team members who would push you throughout training just made you a better swimmer in general. So that was awesome. I'd just like to say thank you to my parents. They honestly made so many sacrifices for me throughout my life, and honestly, I would not be sitting here today if it weren't for the things that they had done for me throughout my life. My mom was my swim coach when I was younger. And then following that, I went to high school and got another coach, and so Theo Foster was my coach, so I'd like to say thank you to him. And then also obviously Coach Denny, you know, he worked with me throughout my undergraduate degree, and all of the assistant coaches, athletic trainers that worked with me throughout my college career. And then also like all of my professors that have taught me throughout the years, and teachers. Without their guidance and sharing of their knowledge and expertise, I would not be here today. So thank you to everyone who helped me get here.
Clarissa is unfortunately not able to be with us as she is a new mom. And so we are asking our head swimming coach, April Gitson, up to accept the award on Clarissa's behalf. We'll angle here.
Our third inductee from the 2024 Hall of Fame class is Mike Larson from baseball. Mike was a two-way standout on the baseball team, and he was named the PSAC West Athlete of the Year and helped the Vulcans earn their first PSAC championship in 25 years. Over the course of his career, he had a career average of .375 and a 12-6 pitching record. In his junior year, he led the team with a career-high .401 average with 77 hits, the second most in single-season school history. During the 2004 PSAC championship, Mike went a combined 9 for 15 at the plate. He earned all PSAC West honors 4 times in his career and twice received the PSAC Male Scholar Athlete of the Year award. Mike earned a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and currently lives in Germany. Let's hear from Mike Larson.
I remember feeling when I found out that I was going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame here, just really, really surprised. It kind of came out of nowhere. And I couldn't believe that after that long, something like that would happen. But also very, very honored. It's really tough to single out one single moment, but when we all won, or when we won the 04 championship and the bus ride back, and how, you know, everything after that was very cool experience. As far as winning the 2004 state championship, that was probably the high point of my time at Cal, and after seeing what had happened to us in my freshman year and even in my sophomore year too, where you can be moved around with rankings and regional rankings, and that it was a little bit more subjective to finally win that state championship, which we had set as a goal that year, was really special for me and I think for the team, because it was just something that you couldn't take it away from us. As far as being a two-way player in college, it was sometimes quite a challenge. I remember hitting quite well in high school and looking forward to hitting when I got to college, but the batting lineup was so good that I actually didn't crack it really my freshman year and ended up pitching quite a bit, and that went pretty well. And then I was a two-way player for my sophomore and junior year, and then was only a hitter actually for my senior year. There's obviously many people to thank when it comes to a moment like this. I think the first two people that I would thank in my life are my parents, who provided me with the opportunity to go and play college baseball and really supported my dream in doing that the whole way through. I'd also like to thank my lovely wife, who has supported me for many, many years while I was playing over here in Germany and also getting my degrees. And she's been there with me every step of the way, and will be for the rest of my days. And then also definitely the coaching staff, Coach Conti, Coach Brunson, for really giving me the opportunity to come to Cal and be in a place and a position where I think I could excel and help the team. Baseball has so many moving parts as a team, and it's so specialized that it was just really special to be a part of something bigger. And that's where all your teammates and the friends that you make over the years really come into play.
Before we have Mike come up, we do have a video from Mike Conti, because similar to softball, baseball is currently getting ready to play a game today, doubleheader versus IUP at Wild Things Park. Let's hear from Coach Conti.
I want to congratulate Mike Larson for making the Cal U Hall of Fame. He was a physical presence as a player when he played for me in the early 2000s. He was part of some really, really good baseball teams, got to win a championship in 2004. Mike was a guy who was very cerebral as a player in addition to his physical talents. I always would remember we would take vans to the games when he was here, and he would, as soon as we would be driving up to the field, he was already sticking his head out the window to see which way the flag was blowing, because he wanted to be able to go with the pitch in that direction. He pitched a lot early in his career and did really well, but he was just a force at the plate. He was a hard worker, and he was also an excellent student, so he was, a leader in many aspects as a player, and it was an honor for me to be able to coach him. I'm so happy that he's a member of Cal U's Hall of Fame. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, as we said there, two-way standout. You were a key player of the 2004 PSAC Championship. How did your ability and what you did here at Cal help you continue your career internationally, playing and also residing overseas?
Well, first of all, thank you very much. And yeah, it's a very good question. I would say the first thing is that life doesn't really go always exactly like you plan it. My first semester here, I came over the border with no documentation, just a piece of paper from Cal U saying, please let this person across. My bags did not arrive from the airport, so I think I had one pair of neon yellow Zubaz pants to wear around the Cal U campus. About 2 weeks after I got here, the September 11 attacks occurred, and that was a stressful time, obviously, for everybody here, but also for my parents back home. And right before Christmas, my passport was stolen. So I called my dad around Christmas, and I said, Dad, I think I'd like to, come home. And he goes, sorry, Coach, I'll get it together here. He goes, you know what, you can come home, but I'm not going to send you anywhere else to play. So he said, if you stay here, then you play and you get it done. And yeah, sorry, Coach. But honestly, I'd like to thank not only the university for giving me this honor, but I'd like to thank Coach Conti and the staff for teaching me the right way to play the game. Really a hard-nosed, old-school way to play the game, and a work ethic that stayed with me really the whole time. And I'd also like to thank the support staff, the academic support staff here at California University, because when I had a problem, I went and they fixed it. And I went to university in Germany overseas again, and trust me, it wasn't like that. I had to fix my own problems. And so I'm very, very thankful for the way I was treated here as a student athlete. And I would also like to thank my parents and my wife. And as a disclaimer, Schatz, ich liebe dich. Ich wünsche, du wärst hier, aber ich tue mein Bestes. Und auch an meine Familie in Deutschland. Das ist für mich eine sehr große Ehre. I'm just thanking my wife for letting me fly out of the blue with 2 small children at home overseas and leave her with the kids at home. So I had to get that out of the way. I apologize. But really, it's a very big honor, and I'm very honored to be in this class for sure. I'm geeking out a little bit right now because we have a Canadian Olympian among us, and I might have to get an autograph after. But thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Our fourth inductee from the 2024 class is Jillian Russell from softball. Jillian was a power-hitting infielder on the softball team and was named the PSAC West Athlete of the Year 3 times during her career. The Ontario native broke the school record with 47 career home runs and is tied for second most RBI in program history. As a junior, Russell belted 14 home runs and a career-high 50 RBI to earn NFCA All-America honors. She started over 130 games at shortstop before moving to third base as a senior. Russell again finished with 14 home runs and finished second in the PSAC, in fifth in RBI, and fifth in batting average. She became the first Cal softball player to earn All-America status at multiple positions on the field. Jillian earned a bachelor's degree in justice studies in 2012 and a master's degree in social science with a concentration in applied criminology in 2014. Let's hear from Jillian Russell.
I think it came at a perfect time in my life because, you kind of, it's been so long, and it kind of was a great reminder of how much, joy softball brought and Cal brought to my life. I can account Cal for pretty much everything. If I didn't come to Cal, I wouldn't have met my husband, Pat. I wouldn't have my kids. So there's a lot to be honored about, but it was a pretty cool feeling. I remember the first practice for sure because it was just my first time on the field and first time meeting the girls and playing together. And I remember being in line waiting to go for what they called rapid fire, or what Coach B called rapid fire. I was a little nervous, but I remember doing it and being okay and gotten through it without any errors. And I just remember feeling it was going to be okay. I just knew I was with the right team, right coach, right players, and I just remember that pretty vividly. There's a lot of emotions that come with it because, I played softball for a long, long time, and it was probably one of the coolest feelings just to know that I made such an impact, and I'm able to sit here and talk to you about it. Every game was so important to me, and every game was amazing, but every time, when it got closer to that and hearing the announcers in the back and saying you got the record, it was kind of really cool to experience it with my teammates. I'd like to thank, obviously first and foremost Coach B for everything, for coming up to Ontario, giving me a chance. So definitely thank you there. Every single one of the teammates that I've had, definitely want to thank them. I don't want to go through every single name, but certainly you know who you are. And I'd like to thank, can't stop and thank Bobby. I had never worked out like that in my life, so it certainly made a huge impact. And thank you. I'd like to thank my parents, my family, certainly for supporting me throughout the whole process. And can't forget to thank Pat, my husband, who, we met when I was a freshman, so he was there for my whole career, there to support me, and still here in my life, and we're married and can continue to support me and my kids.
We would now like to call Jillian Russell up to accept the award. Now, Jillian, you excelled at multiple positions while on the field. What was the most challenging part about switching positions, and how did you adjust to that as a team leader going from your junior year to senior year?
So I played multiple positions my whole life, so it wasn't too bad. Sorry, this is very emotional. When I was recruited, I was actually recruited as a catcher, and then I ended up playing shortstop and loved it. And when Coach B asked me to move to third, it was a no-brainer. I had wonderful teammates and wonderful support. You know, one of the challenging things is trying to figure out, you know, how I was going to throw it across to first base now, but I was very lucky to have one of my best friends at first base. She's here with me today. We got through it together, and I couldn't have asked for a better teammate, so thank you for everyone that came to support me today, and it's such an honor, and thank you so much.
Our fifth inductee from the 2024 class is Willie Walker Football. Willie was a dominant defensive lineman for the Vulcans from 2006 to 2009. He ranked third on the team in tackles for loss as a freshman. Following a historic 2007 season for the program, Walker was named a finalist for the Gene Upshaw Award, which recognizes the top linemen in the country. He had 50 tackles with 7.0 tackles for loss. In his senior year, he set a career high with 9.5 tackles for loss and made 42 tackles and 4.0 sacks. He was named Associated Press First Team All-American as a senior and is one of only 5 players in program history to earn all PSAC West honors 4 times. He finished his career with a then school record 31.5 tackles for loss. Let's hear from Willie Walker.
When I initially heard it, I was surprised because it was not something that was on my mind. You know, with all due respect, you know, I have since been married for 12 years. Me and my wife got 3, but they be 4 kids. So life is life, but when I heard it, I thought, oh man, that's awesome. The overall camaraderie of our team, which was just bananas, you know, and our record, our performance showed that we were just a very tight-knit group, you know, just like a family. Just the overall experience as a team, and that the coaching staff, they created an amazing, selfless culture up there during that time. Big thank you to the coaching staff in general, you know, all the guys, you know, Coach Luck, Coach Conway, Coach Durham, Coach Frank Byer, may rest in peace, Coach Cole that was there. Big shout out, much love and respect to my old D-line coach. We always joked about Coach Conway because he's the biggest, toughest guy, defensive coordinator, and he you can't pay him $1 million to cuss. He will not swear. And, you know, it was just something to see, you know, growing up where I'm from. And just a great guy, you know, beautiful guy. I call him Safe Conway, beautiful dude. And Coach Luckhart, we're still in communication till this day, you know. Yeah, he's still to this day, you know, he'll call me. I'll give him a ride to the airport. Like, yeah, so we're really close. Big shout out and much love to Coach Mike Jacob out doing his thing at Lenore Ryan. Big thanks to, I think, the Forgotten Heroes, the weightlifting coaches, Bobby Sapizi, you know, who beat us and whipped us into shape, you know, with absolutely no mercy. And also thank you to my old high school weightlifting coach, Rob Forbes, who has been like a father figure to me since day one. And yeah, everybody, even athletic trainers, the equipment guys. Like we had a very, very special group.
We would now like to have Willie Walker come up as well as Coach Dunn to present the award. All right, so you were a starter on a tremendously successful team. How challenging was it for the team to maintain the championship level year after year?
You know what? It wasn't tough at all. You know, I came up to Cal with a class, I think our 2005 class was all Pittsburgh guys, like Braddock, McKeesport, Aliquippa. So we all like lived in each other's backyard, and that was our freshman year. So we were able to carry that family type feel, you know, all the way through our senior year. And I want to say this, my audio was terrible, man. That was, yeah, I'm a freaking YouTuber for a living. I didn't know it looked that bad. I could have, it doesn't look that bad. I got my light fixed. My light is fixed. That's terrible. But no, it was awesome, man. Like everyone is up here saying, getting emotional, which I'm not going to do. Is, you know, it was the family, man, just having that family spirit. Like we were all accountable to one another. It wasn't a selfish thing. Well, yeah, when I found out like All-American, I was like, shit, I didn't play with guys still in the NFL. Like how am I All-American? I think even Coach Luckhart slipped it out. He said he thought all the All-Americans from football were done from him. So I was like, dang, Coach, I can't get in. But now, I mean, Hall of Famers. But yeah, see, Hall of Famer. I can't even imagine. It's amazing. It's awesome award. I definitely appreciate it. And like I said, I couldn't wrap my mind around it. It's awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Our sixth inductee from the 2024 class is Natalie Weidman from softball. Natalie started in all 174 games over the course of her decorated career for the Vulcans. She began at catcher, transitioned to second base, and then shifted back to catcher while maintaining a .377 career average. As a senior, Weidman led the PSAC in batting average, on-base percentage, and runs scored, while helping Cal win its first PSAC championship since 2000. She was honored as the Diamond Sports Catcher of the Year and was selected an Academic All-American for the second time in her career. As a member of the Canadian national team, Weidman won a bronze medal at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. She graduated with a bachelor's degree in sport management with a concentration in wellness and fitness. Let's hear from Natalie Weidman.
I do remember senior year. We were at the PSAC tournament and we had just lost a game we should not have lost. And because of that, we were going to have to wake up early and play the next morning. And so coach got us to stay at the field and kind of watch and scout the team we were going to play. Everyone was watching and I was sitting in the stands like painting my nails and he was like, Weidman, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm getting ready for tomorrow. And he was all upset about it. And I was like, listen, just trust me, coach. Like, I got this. And the next day when we ended up going to the tournament, we won. I ended up getting MVP and he called my name up and I was like, since Cal, yeah, busy is a good word. Obviously I did the Olympic thing and I'm still actually competing and playing for Team Canada. I'm hoping to make a run for LA 2028, so keep your fingers crossed. I am finishing up my naturopathic medical school. I co-own a gym with my husband. I'm a fur mom, I coach, I speak, I do a lot. First, Coach B, thank you for being so adaptable and allowing me to flourish into the athlete and the woman that I am today. Without you, this absolutely would not be possible. Your belief in me made a huge difference, and I am forever grateful for that. The athletic department and the professors at Cal U were so kind and understanding with whether it was our schedule, my programming, my clinic hours, all those things, and I'm very, very thankful for them. I cannot say this enough about my teammates. Every single teammate that led up to that point, every single teammate throughout my 4 years there played a pivotal role. I had the fortunate experience to have not only a great group of women on the softball field, but they were a great group of humans in general. A huge thank you to the strength team, Bobby, Phil, you guys made the world of a difference in my career, and I could not be more thankful for you and what you've done, not only at my time there at Cal, but you have facilitated a new passion and love and respect and appreciation for my fitness and my recovery and how I treat my body as an athlete. And to my family at home, there were some late night calls when I was away that I didn't always love being away and didn't love the challenges of being away at school with this different group of individuals, and there was adversity with that, and I appreciate them always being there and having my back throughout it.
Now, playing in the Olympics was an accomplishment of a lifetime. What was your favorite experience looking back at the Olympic Games, and how did being at Cal help propel you to that goal?
Thank you. Good question. One of my most memorable moments at the Olympics was leading into our very first practice. We had one 60-minute practice to get a lay of the land at the field. And leading up to the Olympics, the whole COVID thing happened, and we weren't sure we were going to have the opportunity to go represent our country. Once we got off the bus at the field, our coaches said, "You guys have 10 minutes as part of your practice. Go let it soak in." And if you guys don't know, there's Olympic rings in center field when you get to the Olympics. And I went out to center field and I sat in the field, and 2 different fields came up in my mind. My t-ball field when I was about 4, and my coach said I wasn't good. And Lily Field. I said, "Man, we've come a really long way. The field at Cal was not this nice, but man, it made me who I am. If I can play on that field as well as I did, I can definitely play on this field." And what was the second question? How Cal helped me. Okay. You may not know, but Team Canada is not the powerhouse in softball. Unfortunately, Team USA is. Don't let anyone know that I said that. But being a part of Cal, we always had this sandlot mentality, this underdog mentality that nothing was gonna outperform us in terms of our work ethic, and we were gonna show up and we were gonna be this blue-collar team. And regardless if the score was 10-0 for us or 0-10, you weren't gonna know, because we were gonna step on the field and give it our all. And that's something that I truly believe that we carried over with Team Canada. And without the hell, sorry, Dad, that Cal put us through, I don't know if I would have been prepared for that moment with my team. And I'm very, very thankful for what not only Coach B, but everyone that I thanked in the video. Bobby, you put us through in order to get me ready for that moment. So thank you.
Our next award is for Tom Chief Hartley Distinguished Service Award. This award recognizes an individual who has spent his life serving the students at California as well as the California community. Tom Chief Hartley has worked at the university, as he says, through multiple presidents and multiple football coaches. His passion for helping others landed him eventually at Rodman Park, where he would take care of our athletic fields and prepare facilities, getting them ready for game day. Tom eventually began traveling on the road with the football team and was a problem solver when things went awry. In addition to his work in athletics, Tom has spent over 54 years in serving California Borough with the Volunteer Fire Department. Let's meet Tom Hartley.
Everybody remembers me from the stadium. I actually started here in 1972 at Hamer Hall. And I was involved with basketball, men and women's, and wrestling, which is what we had at the time. One reason I've been able to be chief all these years was the line officers I had under me. I had some very good individuals that were line officers under me, and I still do today. Matter of fact, today I brag all the time. The California Fire Department probably has the best set of line officers in the whole Washington County. I was getting ready to go to the game, and I got thinking, you know, there's only 2 people in the whole United States in Division II getting up this morning to get their complex ready for a game, and I'm one of them. I got to do that twice. There's the wife, Linda, who's been very supportive of everything I do. Matter of fact, she's the one that I went to let me travel, because that meant every Saturday in the fall, I was going to be going with the football team. My son played ball for Giz. Giz's last year. He had Mike Conte's first year here, and he graduated from here. My daughter graduated here from Master. My grandson graduated from here, so I bleed red and black. My son has 2. His daughter is at Waynesburg in nursing. His son's on the baseball team and football team at the high school, so I'm involved in sports just by watching now. There's my daughter's kids. Alex, he got his master's from Cal here. He's working for down Robinson. The president or staff here now at the university was definitely for letting me, for letting this honor happen, for you and your staff for making it work and making it work all the time. I really think Terry O'Shea helped. pushed a lot. He's really a good friend. He always makes sure he talks to my son, my daughter, my wife. So, and he has a great family. I'm glad to see his daughters here. Perry Camp, all the alumni that come, mostly the ones that come to the games all the time. You know, Coach Gary, I don't even say Coach, but Gary's got me sitting in the alumni tent with them. But my job now is supposed to be keep them from running out onto the field.
All right. During our interview, you spoke about your experience with Cal Athletics. What is your most memorable experience with the Vulcans? You can use this one.
Yeah, I'm always different. So. I would like to thank the individuals who made this event possible. Dr. Bertnowski, Karen, Tony Morrow, and all the Hall of Fame voters and staff. I'm very humbled and to even be nominated for this award and this incredible award. The reason I wore this uniform today is let most of the football players and the former ones know this is the reason I'm called Chief. It's not because I'm like Art Rooney and Chief of Addison Stadium. There's different times that I've been at events with the fire company and a football player would be there and he would look at my hat and he'd say, "Oh, that's why they call you Chief." So, and one reason I'm here, these guys here in the blue uniforms today, my very good friends, they're the ones that helped supported me through my career as a firefighter. Been many years, been many different situations with this crew. And I also went over the 40 years, I worked with a lot of coaches, great coaches. I'd like to thank Petrucci, Gismondi, Conti, Bertinoli, Lasky, Yor, Lockhart, Dunn, Coach K, Caulfield, and Kingdom. People don't realize, when you're here 40 years, that's what happens. There's a lot of people involved. And also like to thank the players, trainers, because I got the facilities ready for men and women's basketball, wrestling, cross country, men and women's track, soccer, softball, baseball. Of course, towards the end, it was all football. My last 7 years that I worked here at the university, I traveled with the team. It was amazing. When we'd get to the field, the other field crews would have to watch me and Ed and Ben unload the truck because we took everything. I mean, we took a golf cart with us. You know, you didn't have to supply us nothing. One time they didn't give us power. Lucky looked at Ed and says, "We will have a generator next game." We had a generator the next game. So we supplied everything. We took everything because we wanted to make our players, we want them to be proud that they were a Vulcan. I got to watch our football team play in 5 PSACs, win 3 of them, 68, 86, and 07. I was at 3 national semifinal football games, 2 at home, 1 away. And like the video said, I was very proud. One morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, Ed gets, because Ed, you didn't get there at 7 o'clock. You were there at 4 in the morning getting ready for the game. Am I right? And I'm getting up and I'm thinking, you know, why are we getting up this early? Then it dawned on me. There's only one other guy in the whole United States that's getting up to get his field ready that day. And I was one of them, and I was very proud. And that's something that the football team really earned for us. You know, that was not a given. The national championships are given. The semifinals are not. Ed honored me at the last football game, him and Ben. I was surprised that they kept it away from me. I didn't know till it was done. But the greatest memory that I'll ever have is when I'm somewhere walking around and somebody yells, "Chief!" And I turn around and it's one of the football players or athletics, baseball or whatever from Cal that's looking at me. He wants a handshake and a hug. That's my greatest moment, to see those guys. It's great to be here today, to see the former coaches, players. I appreciate it. And I'm glad my family's here, all of you.
Before we talk about the 1999 men's basketball championship team, I would like to begin by recognizing the former Hall of Fame inductees with us today. Sarah Casson, Hall of Fame class of 2007. Tara Douglas, Hall of Fame class of 2017. And Terry O'Shea, Hall of Fame class of 1996. Kyle Petty as well, I'm sorry. And who did I? My goodness, I'm missing everyone. Brandon Fulmer, thank you. My apologies. So let's talk about the 1999 men's basketball championship team. 25 years ago, the 1999 California men's basketball team captured the PSAC championship with a 75-64 win at Bloomsburg.
This marked the fourth conference title in 8 years for the Vulcans, and the team finished with a 24-6 overall record. California appeared in the NCAA tournament and lost to Queens in the opening round. 2013 Hall of Fame inductee Seth Martin and Eric Watson were both voted to the All-PSAC West first team, while Melvin Myers was named to the All-PSAC West second team. The late Bill Brown was selected the PSAC West Coach of the Year in his third season of the program. Let's take a look back at the historic championship game in 1999.
This team has never beaten an East team in the finals on the road.
Here's Melvin Myers.
Oh!
There's a deuce.
I love that.
Bounce pass down low. Stu Davis hook shot.
Oh! Big Stu!
Bounce pass inside.
Oh! What a job by Matt Molinaro!
Corner, Tamar Ross shoots the three. Go! Inside to Watson.
Oh,
off the glass. Ford Hamilton does. It's a three.
Whoa!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Cal wins the conference championship.
We were just looking for somebody to step up and make a play or a shot, and our guys came through again. I thought it was a heck of a basketball game.
So we would now like to bring up Dr. William Biddington, who served as an athletic trainer with the team. I'm going to have you stand next to me for a second. Stand right here. So the year 2023-24 represents the golden anniversary of Division II, celebrating 50 years that Division II has existed with the NCAA. This year, each campus across the country was asked to select two nominees, one male and one female, that would be comprised of a current or former student-athlete, coach, faculty, or administrator that may have distinguished themselves in the areas of athletics or professional achievement, service, and leadership. The male nominee selected for California athletics was Dr. William Biddington. Dr. William Biddington is a former athletic trainer and faculty athletic representative at Penn West, California. During his time, he worked with a number of sports and student athletes, serving a role as caregiver, mentor, and advocate. As the faculty athletic representative, he was an instrumental part in advocating for the advancement of all athletic programs in scholarship and funding. He would travel with many of our teams to regional and national championships, serving as the athletic trainer or administrator for teams. Many times he was with softball, I remember. He took on a greater role nationally, serving on the NCAA Academic Requirements Committee. And the time that Bill served on ARC was a time that the NCAA redefined progress towards degree requirements, and Bill spoke on panels at the NCAA convention explaining the committee's recommendations. Bill also advocated with the PSAC conference and our own university the importance of the role of the FAR. He served over 25 years at the university, and through his roles always had the student-athlete well-being and success in mind in the work that he did. So I'd like to present Dr. Biddington with his medal from the NCAA in regards to being our selected male representative for the Division II 50th anniversary. Let's give one more round of applause to our 2024 Hall of Fame class, our Distinguished Service Award winner, and Dr. Biddington. The Hall of Fame has been active since our inaugural class of 1995, and we welcome our new inductees. This has been a special day for all of us, and we are so thankful that you are here sharing these moments and memories with us. We are proud of your accomplishments when you were here as an athlete and have excelled in achieving your professional goals and as alumni of California. You will always be a Vulcan, and this will always be your home. Your name is already displayed in our Hall of Fame hallway, and if you've not had an opportunity to see that, please do before you leave. As you head towards the front of the Convocation Center in the hallway of the building, you'll see our Hall of Fame hallway and all of your names displayed on the plaque there. In addition, we're working on recognition areas for our national champions, All-Americans, and PSAC champions as well. Today, as I had mentioned earlier, baseball is home at Wild Things Park in Washington beginning at 1. So if you have no other plans today, we welcome you to come and join us out there. It's also spring open house, so you'll see a lot of individuals on campus today. We invite you to stay, and as Tony said, tour the campus, take a look around. Some things may have changed considerably since you've been here last time. We thank you for joining us today and invite you back in the future to our sporting events and campus. This concludes our Hall of Fame celebration. Again, thank you for joining us, and have a wonderful day at California and safe travels back home.